Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of Argo Sports Insider Summer Edition. A little bit shorter this time around, but we've got lots to talk about. I'm your host, Will Kennedy, and what we like to do here on the program every time is shine the light on the University of West Florida athletics program, our student athletes, our coaches, our staff, and the wonderful accomplishments that they are achieving. We've got a lot to talk about on the program. Baseball regional tournament in the NCAA getting ready to go here this week. A recap of softball's trip to the NCAA regionals. The men's golf team fighting for a national championship down in South Florida at the NCAAs. A big announcement from our football program, and it's time to hand out some Argo awards to our student athletes as well. Let's get this episode rolling at the Spoon. The UWF baseball team was chosen as the top seed in the NCAA South Regional for the first time in 10 years. The Argos were selected as the top team in the region after posting a 34-9 record during the year and capturing their first Gulf South Conference tournament title in 14 seasons. It is the 8th time in program history that UWF has made the NCAA tournament, and it marks the first time since 2012 and 13 that the program has advanced to the NCAA tournament in consecutive seasons. The Argos took the GSC tournament title with a strong comeback after dropping Game 1 of the championship series against Delta State. Evan Floyd named the GSC tournament outstanding player. Cullen O'Shea and Dylan Menhennet also made the all-tournament team.
It was awesome, and to see our guys come out swinging the bats like that in the first inning. But, you've been in a lot of games like that where you score a lot of runs early and then you get stalemate and the other team slowly comes back. But I was real proud of our guys, the way Brewer went out there, shut them down, gave us 7 quality innings. Offense was, really getting going early, and I kind of felt that yesterday when we had the 4 or 5 run inning and finally broke through. You saw the pressure kind of lift from them. We've been there, trying to win it since 07, a handful of times, and never get there. It's very tough to do. We got a tough conference. Any conference tournament championship is worthy, and it just feels real good.
Kind of getting almost revenge back on them for 2019. They came back and beat us twice, and they beat us that first game, and we just had to stand tall, come back strong.
Came out maybe a little slow that first game, but we had the talent. We knew we could get the job done, so we just had to stay positive and keep swinging it and keep throwing it.
The NCAA South Regional begins on May 27th at Jim Spooner Field in Pensacola. 4 other GSC teams, Lee, Alabama Huntsville, Delta State, and Shorter, were named to the tournament, with Tampa from the Sunshine State Conference also getting a bid. Lee is the 2nd seed, followed by Tampa, DSU, UAH, and Shorter. Game 1 of the tournament is Thursday at 11 a.m., with the second game of the day following at 3. UWF will face 6th-seeded Shorter at 7 p.m. Thursday night. The regional is a double elimination format. The UWF softball team came up just short of a regional championship and another trip to the World Series in Denver, dropping a pair of games to Valdosta State last Saturday in the NCAA South Region Championship. With the losses, UWF finishes the season at 33-16. The Argos swept through the first 3 days of the tournament, beating Rollins 2-1, then shutting out both Auburn Montgomery and Valdosta to make the championship round. Despite the losses in the final, the strong week at the regional gave UWF 17 NCAA tournament wins since 2017. That is the most in the country in that span. 5 Argonauts earned a spot on the NCAA South Region All-Tournament team. Kelsey Sweat, Jacqueline Poling, Kayana Perez, Grace Gilbert, and Madeline Webb. And congratulations to Tila Howard. The junior earned a spot on the National Fast Pitch Coaches Association All-America team at third base. UWF junior Felipe Garces fought his way up the leaderboard and finished as the national runner-up in the 2021 NCAA Division II Men's Golf Championships. His second-place finish matches previous NCAA performances by Kevin Warwick in 2001 and Brian Clark back in 2000. The top-ranked and third-seeded UWF men's golf team saw its season come to a close in the semifinal round of the medal match play portion of the NCAA Division II Championships. The Argonauts topped Davis and Elkins in the quarterfinal before dropping a 3-1-1 decision to fourth-ranked and second-seeded Arkansas Tech. UWF has reached match play in each of the last 5 NCAA championships and at least the semifinals in the last 4. The 5 consecutive berths in the final 8 is the longest active streak in the country. The University of West Florida will play a first ever regular season football game on the UWF Pensacola campus, hosting Southwest Baptist at Penn Air Field on September 11th. The Argos will host the Bearcats for a special one-time only on-campus game. The campus will be buzzing with activity leading up to that 6 o'clock kickoff. The Argos play their home games at Blue Wahoo Stadium, but this first home game for 2021 will be moved to the UWF Pensacola campus due to a conflict with the Wahoo schedule.
Hello, Argo football fans. I'm Martha Saunders, president of the University of West Florida, and I am excited about what's coming up in September. First, we're going to get to see the reigning football champions take the field again. And we'll cheer the Argos on right here on this campus on Penn Air Field for their first game. It's going to be a lot of fun, lots of people here enjoying our campus, seeing old friends, it's been a long time, and really reacquainting themselves with the Argo spirit and our Argo football. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all then, and go Argos!
You can find more information on this special game, ticketing, and other info at goargos.com. It is time to hand out some award season hardware and honor the best of the best in our University of West Florida student athletes. We start things off with the Pat Wendt Student Athlete Leadership Award. This was established to honor student athletes who have exemplified leadership throughout their collegiate career. The award recognizes student athletes who demonstrate initiative, motivational leadership, impacting their academic, athletic, and community environments. Award recipients are builders, people who, quite apart from personal achievements, have raised the capacity of others to advance the common good. An awards committee consisting of members of the UWF Athletics Department reviewed all the nominations and made the final selections. With his dedication both in and out of competition, our first athlete exemplifies what it is to be a leader and a student athlete. His coach said that he, quote, embodied the term arete, the Greek word for excellence. Excellence of any kind, living up to your fullest potential. He seeks to do his best in all that he is involved with. He is a leader both on and off the field. This is the first time a member of the UWF football team has won the award, and the athletics department is proud to honor Austin Reed as the male recipient of the Dr. Pat Wendt Student Athlete Leadership Award. The impact and value that our next student athlete has brought to the UWF women's golf team cannot be assessed or quantified simply by statistics and awards. Her coach had this to say, "It's not often you come across an individual who is able to capture her audience's attention within minutes of meeting them. When she talks, people listen, and when she does something, people watch. She leads with humility, the first to admit if she could do something better. She leads with positivity, the first to congratulate someone on their accomplishments. And she leads with intent, as she takes an interest in whomever she is working with or whatever she is working towards. All admirable qualities that will serve her beyond the University of West Florida. Watching Solange develop these skills over the past few years has been truly special." Please join us in honoring Solange Gomez of the women's golf team as this year's female Dr. Pat Wendt Student Athlete Leadership Award winner. This is also the first time a women's golfer has won this prestigious award. Our 2020-21 Top Moment Award is up next. The nominees were women's basketball defeating number 18 Lee for Stephanie Lawrence Yelton's 200th career coaching victory. Men's golf winning the GSC championship. Women's golf winning the Union Spring Bulldog Bash. Softball coach Ashley McLean getting her 100th head coaching victory. And women's swimming and diving winning the NSI-SC championship. And the winner is women's swimming and diving winning the NSI-SC championship. UWF led from start to finish and scored more than 1,000 points in winning its second consecutive New South Intercollegiate Swim Conference title, their fourth overall. The Argos had high point swimmers and diver in the meet, while Phil Krause and Barbara Parker were named Coach and Diving Coach of the Year, respectively. It's now time to honor our 2021 record-breaking performance. The nominees in this category were Dylan Minhennett tying the UWF consecutive games hitting streak record of 29 for the baseball team. Women's basketball setting single-game three-point records twice. Men's golf winning the GSC championship with a record 840-point score. Diving advancing 3 athletes into the national meet. And Esther Rossetto from the women's swimming team becoming the most decorated swimmer in program history with 17 All-American honors. And the winner is Esther Rossetto. Esther had another fantastic NCAA championship, earning 5 All-America honors. Rossetto now has a total of 17 All-America honors, including individual and relay events, moving her into first place all-time at UWF. She also has 7 individual first-team All-American honors, tying the record for most in school history. Our final 2 awards are the Hercules and Atalanta Awards for the top overall male and female athletes. Hercules was the son of Zeus and is famous for his strength and athletic abilities, and Atalanta was an Arcadian princess who was the only female Argonaut and known as a fierce hunter. The winner of the 2021 Hercules Award is Dylan Menhennet of the baseball team. Dylan earned first-team All-GSC honors as he is currently first on the team in batting average, on base, plus slugging, games started, runs scored, hits, home runs, RBIs, and total bases. He ranks 5th in the GSC in batting average, 5th in slugging percentage, 4th in hits, 6th in RBIs, and 6th in runs scored. Menhennet put together a school record-breaking 31-game hitting streak this season. If the season ended today, Dylan would be 4th in program history for slugging percentage in a season and would crack the top 10 in batting average in a single season. He ranks in the top 50 in the country in total bases. He also broke into the top 10 in Argonaut history for home runs in a career at 13 and slugging percentage with better than 500 with his performance this year. The winner of the 2021 Atalanta Award is Berta Bernardi of the women's tennis team. Berta was once again named GSC Player of the Year and ended the season at 17-2 in singles play and 14-2 in doubles play from the top position in the Argonauts lineup. The 2-time All-American and Division II singles national champion helped the Argonauts to another excellent season in which they were ranked in the top 10 in the nation while reaching the regional final this year. Bernardi is ranked as the number 2 singles player in the nation and has defeated the number 9, 13, and 24th ranked players, all in straight sets. Bernardi and her partner have recently been ranked as the number 5 pair in the nation in doubles play after taking down the number 13 and number 24 ranked pairs earlier in the year. In addition to her GSC Player of the Year award, Bernardi received first-team all-conference recognition once again this season. These awards this year were voted on by head coaches, athletic staff, and student-athlete advisory committee representatives from all 15 sports. And our SAC representatives also had some superlatives of their own they want to hand out to their coaches.
Most likely to roast you about your personality, BJ Foley.
Most likely to play another year of NCAA eligibility, Zoe Harden. Most likely to steal your dog, Melissa Walter.
Most likely to take a girl to Domino's on the first date, Coach Kyle Brown.
Most likely to incorporate a raw egg in every meal, Coach Tyler.
Most likely to be mistaken for Gustavo Rock, Coach Phil.
Most likely to be mistaken as a tennis player, Coach Mia.
Most likely to hold her pee for her players, Coach Kristen Dorsey.
Most likely to steal our golf tees during workouts, Coach Kyle Rank.
Most likely to have coffee overdose, Coach Derek Racine.
Who's most likely to look like Sue Sylvester? The legend, Coach Stephanie Lawrence Yelton.
Most likely to wear shorts in any type of weather, BJ Foley.
Most likely to make a wardrobe change during a meet, Coach Barb.
Most likely to lose everything he's carrying in the pockets, Coach Warren Kuhn.
We will have, hopefully, at least one more edition of Argo Sports Insider here in this summer series for you. We hope to be carrying on at the NCAA College World Series for Division II in Cary, North Carolina. We'll keep our fingers crossed, and we'll update you on this NCAA Regional on the next program. In the meantime, the places to be, goargos.com and the Argo Armada app for all the latest news and notes on UWF athletics. And as always, take a look at our social media as well. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time, and go Argos.